Thank you, my man. Ja, I'll definitely consider that one. Love it, love it. Listen, maar ons fokus op ons brakkies vanoggend, volgende op jou goed vir ontbyt program. En ek moet sê, daar's min dinge so opwindend, veral vir 'n kind, om 'n nuwe hondjie in die huis in te bring. Maar daar is 'n hele paar dinge wat 'n mens moet oorweeg voordat jy dit doen. Byvoorbeeld jou leefstyl, die persoon wat jy is, die spasie wat jy het. So baie paar dinge. Kom ons kyk wat sê die kenner, Dr. Matt. Hy sit saam met Graham vanoggend.
You guys will have definitely seen this in my case on the show. When it comes to choosing a puppy, I find it very difficult not to take home the entire litter. But there are, in fact, a couple of things that we really must consider before we choose our new best friend. And thankfully, we have Dr. Matz on hand again. He's a technical specialist from MSD Animal Health, of course, the makers of BRAVECTO. We've had some very insightful chats with him, and this kind of takes a cuter turn, but it's no less serious because we've got to consider these things before we take a puppy, whether it's a rescue dog, whether we're going to a shelter, whether it's a reputable breeder. We've got to have a pup that suits our lifestyle. So let's get into that first engagement. What do we need to consider when choosing a new young dog, a puppy?
I think the first thing, Graham, is to consider the dog itself as a breed, as a size, and make sure that matches your lifestyle. So do you want a big dog, medium size, or small size? Then once you've made that decision, you look at the actual animal itself, whether it's either SPCA or a breeder yard, it's regardless. You look at the animal itself. So the eyes must be bright, the motion must be normal, the coat must be nice and shiny, the animal must be alert, the ribs should not be visible, it should be in a very good condition and happy. So provided all those normal parameters are there, the chances are you've got a good, happy animal that's coming to you.
And obviously we're not speaking specifically to those rescuing dogs and helping bring animals back to health. We're talking about those of us who aren't prepared to medically assist an animal or to spend 12 hours a day nursing an animal. We want an animal that's going to fit into our lifestyle, but that we can also look after properly ourselves and take responsibility for that. So I really do appreciate the fact that we're thinking about this from all angles. I suppose a big question, and we've seen it with our pups here as well, when you're exercising a dog and exercising a puppy, very different things. And puppies seem to have endless energy. How do we exercise very young dogs?
Very young dogs are still actively growing, so the concern always is that we over-exercise them. A good cue is to see when the puppy feels like playing and then go with that cue and then play as long as they want to. The rule of thumb to keep in mind is 5 minutes for each month of age.
Oh, wow,
So if it's 4 months of age, that would be 20 minutes max, and that's it. If the animal wants to play continuously on its own, you let it be, that's fine. But do not over-tire them because you can affect their growth rate.
You forget, because they're growing so quickly and they can be quite strong when they're puppies, that they are, in fact, still little bubbers, and you've got to protect that. And when they flop, let them flop.
Exactly.
Doc, thank you so much. Make sure that you tune in for our next BRAVECTO segment, where we're going to cover the importance of vaccinations for your dogs. Just like with humans, they are vital.
Thank you so much, Graham and Dr. Matz. Now, here's a great little competition for you this morning. Extend the picture of health for your dog and get in line to win some very, very awesome prizes with Expresso and BRAVECTO. Now, 3 lucky winners per week will walk away with a year's supply of BRAVECTO, and all of the weekly winners go into the grand prize draw to win a BRAVECTO hamper and 5,000 Rand cash as well. So all you have to do is visit the BRAVECTO South Africa Facebook page or expressoshow.com to find out more.
For your extraordinary pet, you need extraordinary care. Give your dog 12 weeks protection against ticks and fleas in just one tasty treat with BRAVECTO.